My beloved, your soul didn't find this by chance. A divine force guided you here, whispering that this is your moment, your turning point. You're standing on the edge of a breakthrough, and the heavens are aligning to deliver the miracle you've been praying for. Don't turn away. Stay with me, because what's coming will stir your spirit and awaken your destiny in ways you never thought possible. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet pull in your heart, that restless ache for something greater. Maybe you've lain awake at night, staring into the darkness, wondering why your dreams feel so vivid, why your soul feels like it's reaching for something just out of grasp. Those moments weren't random. They were signals from the divine, preparing you for this exact encounter. You've walked through valleys, betrayals that stung, delays that tested your patience, nights when you questioned if you'd ever rise again. But those struggles weren't meant to break you. They were shaping you, refining you, forging you into someone ready for the abundance waiting just ahead. Right now, the atmosphere around you is changing. Can you sense it? That subtle warmth in your chest, that flicker of hope that makes your pulse quicken. That's not your imagination. That's the energy of your divine purpose moving toward you. You've been searching for a sign, pleading for clarity, asking for a path forward. This is it. This message is your beacon, your divine compass, guiding you toward the prosperity and peace you were created for. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be, and the heavens are about to show you why. Let's talk about the battles you've faced. There are people who've doubted you, some who've tried to dim your light because they sensed the greatness within you. They've whispered words of discouragement, questioned your dreams, maybe even smiled when you stumbled. But what they didn't see was the divine protection surrounding you. Every time they tried to block your path, angels were clearing the way. Every time they spoke against you, the universe took note. Now, those voices will fade, not because you fought them, but because the favor pouring into your life is too bright to ignore. You're not just going to survive, you're going to thrive. You're not just going to dream, you're going to build a legacy that echoes through time. Take a deep breath and feel the presence of Archangel Michael. He's been with you through every trial, shielding you from dangers you didn't even see, fighting battles in the spiritual realm to protect your purpose. He's whispering to you now, you are closer than you think. The financial freedom you've sought, the love you've longed for, the peace you've craved, it's already in motion. Trust this. Believe it, even if your mind hesitates. You've seen too many signs, numbers repeating on clocks, dreams that linger like messages, moments that feel too perfect to be chance. This is divine alignment, and it's happening now. Picture your future for a moment. Imagine a life where financial stress no longer binds you, where opportunities flow to you effortlessly, where your heart feels light because you're living your divine purpose. This isn't a distant hope, it's your destiny. The universe is preparing a shift, a moment of abundance that will change your reality. It might come through a conversation, a sudden idea, a connection that feels like fate. When it arrives, you'll know it was guided by a higher power. It will feel like a miracle, because it island. You might wonder, why me? Why now? Because you've been faithful through the pain. You've prayed when your heart was heavy. You've believed when the world told you to give up. That's why the divine has chosen you. Your name is written in light, sealed with promise. You're not ordinary. You're a vessel of purpose, called to break cycles, heal wounds, and shine so brightly that others find hope in your story. If this is stirring something in you, if your spirit feels alive, take a moment to like this video. It's a small act, a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive what's yours. Doubts might be creeping in now. That's normal. The enemy loves to whisper lies when you're close to a breakthrough. He'll say you're not worthy, that miracles don't happen for you, but those lies are powerless against the truth. You are loved by the divine. You are guarded by angels. You are destined for greatness. The delays you faced weren't rejections, they were divine pauses, refining your path to ensure your blessing is unshakable. Silence those doubts. Speak truth over your future. Say it out loud. I am ready. I receive it. Let the heavens hear your voice. Because when you declare your faith, doors open and miracles move closer. You've carried burdens that weren't yours, guilt from past mistakes, fear that you've missed your chance. But your past does not define you. Every tear you've shed has planted seeds in sacred ground. Every moment you felt alone was a moment the divine was near. Your angels have been guarding your dreams, holding your purpose. Now, they're releasing what's been stored for you. A financial shift that eases your worries. A connection that restores your heart. A purpose that reignites your soul. It's not coming someday, it's coming now. Stay open, stay present, and trust that what's yours cannot be taken. Someone is thinking of you right now, feeling a pull they can't explain. Maybe it's someone from your past, their heart stirring with memories. Maybe it's someone you haven't met, but their path is crossing yours. They're part of this divine plan, a piece of the puzzle being assembled. Don't chase them, don't force it. Just stay ready, because when they arrive, it will feel like home. It will feel like a truth you've always known. That's how the divine works. It weaves blessings into moments that feel familiar, so you know they're real. You've sensed the spiritual warfare, haven't you? Those restless nights, those waves of emotion, those moments when you felt something watching you. That wasn't your imagination. That was the enemy trying to distract you. But Archangel Michael has been fighting for you, breaking every chain, clearing every obstacle. He's whispering now, the storm is over, your breakthrough is here. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to beg, just receive it with an open heart. You might be thinking, I've hoped before. I've been disappointed. This time is different. This message reached you because the divine aligned it to find you. You're not just hearing words, you're receiving a spiritual spark, a shift that's moving your life forward. In the next few days, watch for signs, a call that feels timed perfectly, a message with words like opportunity or approved, a stranger whose kindness feels like a gift. These aren't random, they're divine confirmations. The universe is moving, and it's moving for you. Your financial freedom is closer than you realize. The weight of bills, the stress of not having enough, it's about to lift. Imagine a life where your bank account reflects your worth, where opportunities align with your purpose, where you can give without fear. This isn't just about money, it's about living freely, building boldly, and blessing others. You're not meant to struggle, you're meant to overflow, to be a source of hope, a testimony of what's possible when you trust the divine. If this message is speaking to you, if you feel a spark of possibility, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay connected to this energy, to join others who believe in miracles and refuse to give up. Your subscription signals to the universe that you're open to more, ready for the journey ahead. The people who've left your life, the ones who hurt you, who doubted you, their departure wasn't a loss, it was a clearing. The divine removed them to make space for what's coming. You don't need to chase them or prove your worth. Their season in your story is done. Let them go, because what's next is too big for small hearts. You're entering a time where connections feel effortless, where love feels safe, where the right people find you at the right time. You've asked, why has it been so hard? Every struggle was a step toward this moment. Every delay was preparing you for a blessing that needed a stronger you. You're not behind, you're being positioned. You're not broken, you're being rebuilt. The divine has seen every moment you chose faith over fear, every prayer you whispered in the dark. Now, it's saying, your time is here. In the next few days, something will shift. A peace that settles over you, a clarity that guides your choices, a lightness that lifts your spirit. It might start small, a kind word, a new idea, a dream that feels like a message. But small beginnings lead to big miracles. Your life is about to become a story that inspires, a proof that the divine keeps its promises. You've always felt different, like you didn't quite belong. That's because you were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out. You're a trailblazer, a chain breaker, a light in the darkness. The world may have tried to dim you, but the divine has been preparing you to shine. The financial breakthrough coming isn't just for you, it's for the lives you'll touch, the dreams you'll build, the hope you'll share. It's a tool to create, to heal, to transform. Someone out there is being guided to you. Their heart is stirring, their path aligning with yours. They're part of this divine plan, a connection that will feel like destiny. Don't rush it. Stay open, because when it happens, it will feel like a truth you've always carried. You'll know it in your bones, in the way your heart feels lighter. The doubts and fears trying to hold you back, they're no match for your purpose. The enemy knows your breakthrough is near, and he's desperate to stop it. He'll send distractions, negativity, fear. But you are stronger. You are guarded by angels, led by a power greater than any obstacle. Speak truth over your life. Say, I am ready. I receive it. Your words have power, and the heavens are listening. You've been asking for a sign. This is it. This moment, this message, this stirring in your soul. It's the confirmation you've needed. You're not too broken. You're not too late. You're exactly where you need to be. In the coming days, you'll see proof, a conversation that feels like fate, an opportunity that aligns with your dreams, a peace that feels like a gift. Trust it. Embrace it. Your life is about to become a testimony. People will see your rise and wonder how you did it. You'll know it wasn't luck. It was faith. It was the moment you chose to believe, to stay, to open your heart. You're not just receiving a miracle, you're becoming one. Your story will lift others, your faith will inspire others, your light will guide others. The heavens are moving now. Angels are aligning opportunities, clearing paths, opening doors. You don't have to understand how, just trust that it's happening. Say it out loud, I am ready. I receive it. Let your voice carry, because when you speak faith, the universe responds. Your miracle is not coming, it's here. Time has felt strange lately, hasn't it? Clocks showing repeating numbers, a pull to check your phone for no reason. That's the divine bending time to align with your purpose. You're not imagining it. You're sensing a shift, a moment when the universe is rearranging itself for you. Expect the unexpected. Soon, a message that changes your view, a connection that feels like fate, a moment that confirms you're on the right path. You've carried guilt, fear, shame, but you are not your past. You are a child of divine promise, a keeper of sacred light. Every tear has been seen. Every prayer has been heard. The answers are coming clearer, faster, stronger than you imagined. Your financial breakthrough is part of a bigger plan, a tool to live freely, give generously, build boldly. You're meant to overflow, to be a source of hope, a proof of what's possible. If this message is moving you, if your spirit is stirring, like this video and subscribe. It's a way to stay tied to this energy, to join a community of dreamers who believe in the divine. Your support says you're ready for what's next, open to the miracles unfolding. There's love waiting for you, someone whose heart is being prepared to meet yours. They'll see your soul, know your worth, love you with a purity that feels like home. Don't rush, trust the timing. When they arrive, it will feel like a truth you've always known, a piece of your heart you didn't know was missing. The spiritual realm is alive around you. Angels are sealing this moment, guarding your path. They've been with you through every trial, every doubt. Now, they're celebrating because you're here, ready to receive. Say it. I am not alone. I receive it. Your voice shifts the heavens, speeding miracles to you. Watch for signs soon. A dream that feels like a message, a conversation that sparks something new, a peace that feels like a gift. These are the divine's fingerprints, showing your breakthrough is unfolding. You don't have to chase it. Just stay faithful, stay present, and watch what happens. Your miracle isn't just for you. It's for the lives you'll touch, the hope you'll share, the legacy you'll build. You're not just receiving, you're becoming a miracle. Your story will prove that no night is too dark, no struggle too heavy, no dream too big. The divine is behind you, and your time is now. You've been sensing a shift in your spirit, haven't you? That quiet hum of anticipation, that feeling that something big is about to unfold. It's not just a fleeting thought. It's the divine stirring within you, awakening your soul to the possibilities that have been waiting. You've carried dreams that felt too heavy, hopes that seemed too distant, but those dreams were never meant to stay dormant. They were seeds, planted deep in your heart, and now the season for their growth has arrived. The universe is watering them, and your faith is the sunlight they need to bloom. There's a reason you've always felt a fire inside, even when the world tried to extinguish it. You've faced moments where giving up seemed easier, where the weight of disappointment pressed hard against your chest. But you kept going. You chose to believe, even when the path was unclear. That resilience wasn't just strength, it was divine preparation. Every step you took, every moment you refused to quit, was building a foundation for the abundance now flowing toward you. The heavens have seen your persistence, and they're responding with a promise that your time of waiting is ending. Imagine a door you didn't know existed, suddenly creaking open. Beyond it lies a life where your purpose feels clear, where your efforts bear fruit, where your heart no longer carries the ache of unfulfilled longing. This door isn't locked. It's been waiting for you to step through, guided by the divine hand that's been leading you all along. You're not chasing this moment, it's been chasing you. The opportunities, the connections, the peace you've prayed for, they're aligning now, drawn to you like stars pulled into orbit. You've wondered if your prayers were heard, if your quiet whispers in the dark reached beyond the ceiling. They did. Every word, every sigh, every silent hope was caught by the divine, stored in a sacred space until the perfect moment. That moment is now. The answers aren't just coming, they're rushing toward you, carried on wings of grace. You might not see the full picture yet, but you'll feel it, a warmth that settles in your bones, a clarity that cuts through the fog, a certainty that you're on the right path. There's a rhythm to your life right now, a pulse you can't ignore. It's in the way certain songs hit differently, the way a stranger's smile feels like a message, the way your dreams linger long after you wake. These aren't coincidences, they're the divine's way of speaking to you, confirming that you're in sync with your purpose. The universe is weaving a tapestry, and you're the thread that ties it together. Your story, your struggles, your faith, they're all part of a masterpiece unfolding before you. You've carried questions that felt too big to answer. Why did certain doors close? Why did some dreams slip away? Those weren't losses, they were redirections. The divine was guiding you away from paths that couldn't hold the weight of your destiny. Every closed door was a step towards something greater, something truer. Now, as you stand here, you're closer to your purpose than ever. The things you thought you lost were never meant to stay. They were placeholders, making way for the blessings that fit your soul. If this message is sparking something in you, if your heart is stirring with possibility, take a moment to like this video. It's a small gesture, a way to tell the universe you're ready for what's next, that you're open to the divine flow. Your support connects you to others who feel this same energy, who are walking this path of faith and purpose alongside you. There's a light within you that's been growing, even when you couldn't see it. The world may have tried to dim it through criticism, rejection, or moments of doubt. But that light was never theirs to control. It's divine, untouchable, and it's been shining brighter with every trial you've overcome. Now, it's ready to illuminate your path, to show you the way forward. You're not just walking toward your future, you're radiating it, drawing opportunities and people who see your glow and honor it. You've felt alone at times, haven't you? Like you were carrying your burdens in silence, unseen. But you were never alone. Angels have been near, whispering courage, guiding your steps, holding your dreams when you couldn't hold them yourself. They've seen every moment you chose to keep going, every time you prayed through tears. Now, they're moving in real time, aligning resources, clearing obstacles, and preparing the way for your breakthrough. You don't have to force it. Just trust that it's happening. There's a connection coming, someone whose presence will feel like a gift. They're not just anyone. They're someone who understands your heart, who sees the depth of your spirit. This isn't about chasing love or forcing bonds. It's about being ready when the divine brings them to you. Their arrival will feel like a puzzle piece clicking into place, a moment that makes you realize why other relationships didn't work. Trust the timing, because the divine doesn't make mistakes. Your financial worries, the ones that keep you up at night, they're not your forever. The divine is orchestrating a shift, a moment where abundance flows in ways that free you. Picture a life where you're not just paying bills, but building dreams, supporting others, creating a legacy. This isn't about fleeting wealth, it's about prosperity that lets you live with purpose, give with joy, and rest with peace. The divine is preparing this for you, and it's closer than you think. You've sensed a battle in the air, moments when the world felt heavy, when doubts tried to take root. That's not your imagination. It's the enemy, sensing your breakthrough and trying to pull you back. But you are guarded by a power stronger than any opposition. Archangel Michael is standing watch, breaking every barrier, silencing every lie. He's whispering to you now, your path is clear, your miracle is near. You don't have to fight alone, just stay steady and let the divine handle the rest. You've been asking for clarity, haven't you? A sign that you're moving in the right direction. This moment is that sign. This stirring in your soul, this message reaching you, it's the divine saying, I see you, I hear you, your time is now. In the coming days, watch for small confirmations. A conversation that feels like a spark, a decision that brings unexpected peace, a dream that feels like a map. These are the divine's way of guiding you, showing you that your miracle is unfolding. Your purpose is bigger than you realize. It's not just about you, it's about the lives you'll touch, the hope you'll spark, the change you'll create. The divine has been preparing you to be a vessel, someone who carries light into dark places, who turns dreams into reality. The financial breakthrough coming is a tool for this purpose, a way to build, to heal, to inspire. You're not just receiving, you're becoming a source of hope for others. If this is resonating, if you feel the divine speaking through these words, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay rooted in this energy, to connect with a community of believers who are ready for their miracles. Your subscription is a quiet declaration that you're open to the divine's plan, ready for the next chapter. You've carried dreams that felt too big, too impossible, but they were never too big for the divine. Every vision you've held, every hope you've nurtured, it's been seen, held, and protected. Now, those dreams are ready to take shape. The universe is aligning people, places, and moments to bring them to life. You don't have to know how, just trust that the divine is working, that your dreams are closer than ever. There's a peace coming, a stillness that will settle over your heart. It's not the absence of problems, but the presence of divine assurance. You'll feel it in moments when the world feels quiet, when decisions feel clear, when your soul feels at rest. This peace is a gift, a sign that you're aligning with your purpose, that the divine is guiding your steps. Embrace it, because it's the foundation for everything that's coming. You've faced moments of rejection, times when you felt unseen or undervalued. Those moments weren't the truth of who you are. They were shadows, passing clouds that couldn't dim your light. The divine sees your worth, your heart, your potential. Now, you're stepping into a season where others will see it too, where your presence commands respect, where your voice carries weight, where your purpose shines undeniable. There's a rhythm in the universe right now, a flow that's carrying you toward your destiny. You've felt it in the way certain moments feel charged, the way opportunities seem to appear just when you need them. This isn't luck, it's the divine orchestrating your path, aligning every detail to bring you to your breakthrough. Trust the flow, because it's leading you exactly where you're meant to be. You've carried the weight of others' expectations, haven't you? Trying to fit into molds that didn't suit you, chasing approval that never felt enough. But the divine created you to stand out, to walk a path that's yours alone. Let go of those expectations. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Your worth is sealed in the heavens, and the divine is about to show the world who you are. In the next few days, you'll notice something different, a conversation that feels like a turning point, a moment of clarity that shifts your perspective, a spark of inspiration that feels like a gift. These are the divine's fingerprints, marking the start of your breakthrough. You don't have to chase them, just stay open and let the universe deliver what's yours. Your financial freedom is part of a larger plan, a vision that goes beyond paying bills. It's about creating a life where you can give without fear, build without limits, and live with joy. The divine is preparing this for you, not just wealth, but abundance that flows through you to others. You're meant to be a river, not a reservoir, sharing your blessings and changing lives. You've felt the divine's presence in quiet moments, haven't you? A breeze that felt too perfect, a song that spoke to your soul, a dream that felt like a promise. These are the ways the divine speaks, reminding you that you're not alone, that your path is guided. Lean into those moments. They're not random, they're messages, confirming that your miracle is near. There's someone out there whose life will change because of you. Your story, your faith, your breakthrough. It's not just for you, it's for the people who need your light. who need to see what's possible when someone trusts the divine. You're not just receiving a miracle, you're becoming a beacon, a proof that hope is real, that faith is rewarded. If this message is moving you, if it feels like the divine is speaking directly to your heart, like this video and subscribe. It's a way to stay connected to this flow, to join others who are stepping into their purpose. Your support is a signal that you're ready for the divine to move in your life. You've been through seasons of waiting, moments when time seemed to stretch endlessly. But those seasons weren't wasted. They were teaching you patience, building your faith, preparing you for what's coming. Now, the divine is speeding things up, aligning moments and opportunities to bring your breakthrough closer. You'll feel it, a quickening, a sense that things are falling into place. There's a strength in you that's been forged through every trial. You didn't just survive, you grew. You didn't just endure, you became. The divine has been shaping you, not to fit into the world's mold, but to break it, to create something new. Your breakthrough is the start of this creation, a moment where you step into the fullness of who you were meant to be. You've sensed a shift in the people around you, haven't you? Some have drifted away, while others seem to draw closer. This isn't random. The divine is rearranging your circle, bringing those who align with your purpose and gently moving away those who don't. Trust this process. The right people are coming, guided by the same force that led you here. Your dreams have a purpose beyond what you can see. They're not just for you, they're for the world. The divine gave you those visions because you're meant to bring them to life, to create something that changes lives, that leaves a mark. The financial breakthrough coming is the tool to make this happen, to turn your dreams into reality, to build a legacy that lasts. You've felt moments of doubt, times when you wondered if you were enough, but you are more than enough. The divine created you with intention, with purpose, with power. Every doubt you faced was a lie, and every truth you've held onto is now shining through. You're stepping into a season where your worth is undeniable, where your purpose is clear, where your life becomes a testament to the divine's promises. In the coming days, expect a moment that feels like a gift, a conversation that sparks hope, a decision that feels right, a peace that settles your soul. These are the divine's way of showing you that your breakthrough is unfolding. You don't have to force it. Just stay present and let the universe bring what's yours. You've been carrying a vision in your heart, haven't you? A dream that feels so real. It's almost tangible, yet sometimes seems just out of reach. That vision isn't a fantasy. It's a glimpse of the life the divine has planned for you. Every time you've pictured it, every time you've felt its pull, you've been touching the edges of your destiny. The universe is working now to bring that vision into reality, aligning moments and resources to make it yours. Trust that it's not just a hope, it's a promise being fulfilled. There's a reason you felt a quiet strength growing within you. Through every challenge, every moment of uncertainty, you've been building resilience, a kind of courage that doesn't shout but stands firm. The divine has been nurturing this strength, knowing you'd need it for the path ahead. You're not just ready to receive your breakthrough, you're ready to steward it, to use it with wisdom and purpose. The heavens are watching, and they're proud of who you're becoming. Picture a moment when everything aligns, when your heart, your mind, and your circumstances fall into perfect harmony. That moment is coming. It's not a distant dream, but a reality the divine is crafting for you. You'll feel it in the way opportunities appear, in the way conversations spark new ideas, in the way your soul feels at peace. This harmony isn't chance. It's the universe moving in rhythm with your faith, bringing you closer to your purpose. You've had moments of wondering if you're on the right path, haven't you? Times when you questioned if your efforts mattered. Every step you've taken, every choice you've made, has been seen by the divine. Those moments of doubt were not dead ends, they were detours, guiding you toward a clearer path. Now, you're standing at a crossroads, and the divine is pointing you toward a future that shines with possibility. You're not lost, you're being led. There's a warmth in your spirit right now, a spark that feels like hope reigniting. That's the divine, breathing life into your dreams, stirring the embers of your faith. You've carried that spark through dark nights, through moments when it flickered but never went out. Now, it's growing into a flame, a light that will guide you forward. You don't have to force it to burn brighter, just let it glow. And watch how it draws what's yours to you. You've felt a pull to do something new, haven't you? A nudge to step out, to try something bold, to take a risk you've been hesitant to embrace. That nudge isn't random. It's the divine calling you to stretch, to grow into the fullness of your purpose. The breakthrough coming isn't just about receiving, it's about becoming. It's about stepping into a version of yourself that's fearless, that trusts the divine's plan, that moves with confidence toward what's next. If this message is stirring something in you, if it feels like the divine is speaking directly to your soul, consider liking this video. It's a small act, a way to anchor yourself in this moment of faith, to connect with others who feel the same call. Your support is a quiet declaration that you're open to the divine's guidance, ready for the path ahead. There's a story unfolding in your life, one you can't yet see in full. Every chapter, the joys, the pains, the quiet moments, has been written with purpose. The divine is the author, and you're the protagonist, moving toward a climax where your faith is rewarded, your dreams take shape, and your heart finds rest. You don't need to know the ending yet. Just trust that the story is beautiful, and you're exactly where you need to be. You've carried the weight of others' judgments, haven't you? Words that stung, doubts that lingered, expectations that tried to define you. But those words were never the truth. The divine sees you as you are whole, worthy, and called for greatness. Now, you're stepping into a season where those judgments fall away, where your worth shines through, where the world sees the light the divine always saw in you. You don't need to prove anything. Your life will do that for you. There's a moment coming when you'll look back and see how every piece fit together. The struggles that felt pointless, the delays that tested your patience, they were all part of a divine design. You'll see how the divine was working, even when you couldn't see it, guiding you toward a breakthrough that's perfectly timed. That moment of clarity is near, and it will fill you with awe at how far you've come. You've felt a connection to something bigger, a sense that your life is part of a greater plan. That's not just a feeling, it's the truth. The divine has woven your story into the fabric of the universe, connecting you to people, places, and purposes that are unfolding now. You're not just living, you're fulfilling a role that only you can play. Trust that connection, because it's leading you to something extraordinary. There's a peace waiting for you, a calm that settles not just your mind, but your soul. It's the kind of peace that comes when you know you're aligned with your purpose, when you trust that the divine is guiding your steps. You'll feel it in moments when the world slows down, when your heart feels steady, when decisions come easily. This peace is a gift, a sign that your breakthrough is near, that the divine is moving in your favor. You've been through seasons of letting go, haven't you? Releasing people, plans, or dreams that no longer served you. Those moments weren't losses, they were liberations. The divine was clearing space for what's coming, making room for blessings that fit your soul. Now, you're stepping into a season of receiving, where what you've released is replaced with something greater, something truer, something yours. There's a spark in the air around you, a sense that something is about to shift. You've felt it in moments when time seems to pause, when a stranger's words hit deeper than expected, when a quiet thought feels like a revelation. These are the divine's whispers, preparing you for what's next. You don't need to chase these moments, they're finding you, guiding you toward your miracle. Your financial freedom is part of a divine blueprint, a plan that goes beyond paying bills or clearing debts. It's about living with purpose, giving with joy, building with vision. The divine is aligning resources to make this possible, to free you from worry and empower you to create. You're not meant to scrape by, you're meant to thrive, to be a source of abundance for yourself and others. You've felt the divine's presence in small ways, haven't you? A breeze that felt like a touch, a song that spoke to your heart, a moment that felt like a promise. These are the divine's signatures, reminders that you're never alone. Angels are near, guarding your path, holding your dreams. They're moving now, aligning opportunities, clearing distractions, ensuring that what's yours arrives in perfect time. There's someone whose life will be touched by your breakthrough. Your story, your faith, your courage. It's not just for you. It's for the people who need to see what's possible, who need a reminder that miracles happen. You're becoming a beacon, a light that shows others the way. The divine is using you to inspire, to heal, to change lives. If this message is speaking to you, if it feels like a call to your soul, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay connected to this divine energy, to join others who are walking this path of faith. Your subscription is a signal that you're ready for what's next, open to the miracles waiting to unfold. You've carried hopes that felt fragile, dreams that seemed too big to hold. But those hopes were never weak. They were seeds planted by the divine, waiting for the right season. That season is now. The universe is nurturing those seeds, bringing them to life in ways you can't yet imagine. Trust that they're growing, because the divine doesn't plant what it won't harvest. There's a clarity coming, a moment when the fog lifts and your path becomes clear. You'll see why certain things happened, why others didn't. You'll understand how every moment was leading you here, to this breakthrough, to this purpose. That clarity will feel like a gift, a divine lens that shows you the beauty of your journey. You've felt a pull to create, haven't you? To build something, to share something, to leave a mark. That pull is your purpose calling, urging you to step into your role as a creator, a healer, a light. The divine is equipping you for this, providing the tools, the opportunities, the strength. You don't need to wait for permission, just step forward and watch how the universe supports you. There's a rhythm in your life right now, a flow that feels like destiny. You've sensed it in moments when everything seems to align, when ideas come easily, when connections feel effortless. This is the divine moving, orchestrating your life with precision. Trust this rhythm, because it's carrying you toward a future that's brighter than you can imagine. You've carried the weight of uncertainty, wondering what's next, how it will all come together. But the divine has never been uncertain about you. Your path was planned before you took your first step, and every moment has been leading you to this breakthrough. You don't need to see the whole map. Just trust the divine is guiding you, step by step. In the next few days, you'll feel a shift, a conversation that feels like a spark, a decision that brings peace, a moment that feels like destiny. These are the divine's way of showing you that your miracle is unfolding. You don't need to force it. Just stay open and let the universe bring what's yours. You've felt a stirring in your soul, haven't you? A quiet whisper that something extraordinary is on the horizon, waiting for you to claim it. That whisper isn't just your imagination, it's the divine calling you forward, inviting you to step into a season of abundance and purpose. The dreams you've held, the hopes you've nurtured, they're not just fleeting thoughts, they're blueprints drawn by a higher power, ready to take shape in your life. The universe is moving now, setting the stage for your miracle to unfold. There's a reason you've always felt a spark of possibility, even in your darkest moments. Through every trial, every moment of doubt, you've carried a light that refused to fade. That light wasn't just resilience, it was divine energy, fueling you for the journey ahead. The heavens have seen your perseverance, and they're responding with a promise that your faith is about to bear fruit. You're not just surviving, you're stepping into a life where your purpose shines. Imagine a path unfolding before you, one you didn't see until now. Each step feels steady, guided, as if the universe itself is lighting the way. This path isn't random, it's been carved for you, shaped by every choice you've made, every prayer you've spoken. The divine is leading you toward a future where your heart feels full, where opportunities align with your dreams, where peace replaces worry. You're not chasing this path, it's meeting you where you stand. You've wondered if your efforts were enough, if the sacrifices you've made mattered. They did. Every moment you pushed forward, every time you chose hope over despair, the divine was watching. Those efforts weren't wasted, they were investments, building a foundation for the blessings now coming your way. The universe is preparing to reward your faith, not with fleeting moments, but with a lasting shift that changes everything. There's a stillness in your spirit sometimes, a quiet that feels like a pause before something big. That's the divine preparing you, creating space for the miracle that's about to enter. You've felt it in moments when the world seems to slow, when a thought feels like a revelation, when your heart feels ready for something new. This stillness isn't emptiness, it's the calm before the divine moves, a sign that your breakthrough is near. You've carried dreams that felt too bold, too impossible for the world around you. But those dreams were given to you for a reason. The divine doesn't plant visions it can't bring to life. Every time you've imagined a better future, you've been touching the edges of what's possible. Now, the universe is aligning the pieces, people, opportunities, moments to make those dreams real. You don't need to force them, just trust they're coming. If this message is speaking to your heart, if it feels like a call to your soul, take a moment to like this video. It's a small act, a way to say you're ready for what the divine has in store, to connect with others who feel this same energy. Your support is a signal to the universe that you're open to the journey ahead, ready to receive your miracle. There's a truth you've always known, deep down, even when the world tried to drown it out. You're meant for something greater, something that goes beyond the ordinary. The divine placed that truth in you, a seed of purpose that's been growing through every trial. Now, it's ready to bloom, to show the world who you are. You're not just living, you're becoming a testament to what's possible when you trust the divine. You've faced moments when you felt invisible, when your efforts seemed to go unnoticed. But the divine has always seen you. Every quiet act of faith, every moment you kept going, was recorded in the heavens. Now, you're stepping into a season where your light will be seen, where your work will bear fruit, where your presence will inspire. You don't need to seek validation. The divine is about to make it undeniable. There's a connection forming in the unseen, a bond that's being woven by the divine. Someone out there is being drawn to you, their heart stirred by a force they can't explain. This isn't about forcing relationships or chasing love. It's about being ready when the divine brings them into your life. Their arrival will feel like a gift, a moment that makes you realize why other connections faded. Trust the divine's timing, because it's perfect. Your financial worries, the ones that weigh heavy on your mind, they're not your destiny. The divine is crafting a shift, a moment where abundance flows in ways that free you. Picture a life where you're not just surviving, but thriving, where you can give without fear, create without limits, and live with joy. This isn't about fleeting wealth. It's about prosperity that aligns with your purpose, empowering you to build a legacy. You've sensed a battle in the air, moments when the world felt heavy, when doubts tried to take hold. That's not your imagination. It's the enemy sensing your breakthrough and trying to pull you back. But you are guarded by a power greater than any obstacle. Archangel Michael is standing watch, clearing every barrier, silencing every lie. He's whispering to you now, your path is open, your miracle is coming. You don't need to fight alone, just stay steady and let the divine work. There's a moment coming when you'll feel a spark of inspiration, a sudden clarity that changes everything. It might come through a conversation, a dream, or a quiet thought that feels like a message. This spark isn't random, it's the divine igniting your purpose, showing you the next step. You don't need to have all the answers. Just trust that this spark is leading you towards something extraordinary. Your life is part of a greater story, one that's being written by the divine. Every moment, the highs, the lows, the quiet in-betweens, has a purpose. You're not just moving through life, you're moving toward a destiny that's been planned for you. The divine is weaving your story into something beautiful, something that will inspire others, something that will leave a mark on the world. You've carried the weight of waiting, haven't you? Moments when time seemed to stretch, when answers felt far away. But that waiting wasn't wasted. It was teaching you trust, building your faith, preparing you for what's coming. Now, the divine is speeding things up, aligning moments and opportunities to bring your breakthrough closer. You'll feel it a quickening, a sense that things are falling into place. There's a peace coming, a calm that will settle over your heart. It's not just the absence of worry, but the presence of divine assurance. You'll feel it in moments when decisions feel clear, when your soul feels steady, when the world seems to align with your purpose. This peace is a sign that the divine is moving, that your breakthrough is unfolding in ways you can't yet see. You've faced moments of feeling small, haven't you? Times when the world made you question your worth, but you are not small. The divine created you with intention, with power, with a purpose that fills the heavens. Now, you're stepping into a season where your worth will shine, where your voice will carry, where your presence will change lives. You don't need to prove yourself, your life will do that for you. There's a rhythm in the universe right now, a flow that's carrying you toward your destiny. You've felt it in moments when everything seems to click, when ideas come easily, when connections feel effortless. This is the divine moving, orchestrating your life with precision. Trust this rhythm, because it's leading you to a future that's brighter than you can imagine. You've carried the weight of others' doubts, haven't you? Words that tried to dim your light, expectations that tried to limit you. But those doubts were never the truth. The divine sees you as you are whole, worthy, and called for greatness. Now, you're stepping into a season where those doubts fall away, where your purpose shines through, where the world sees the light the divine always saw in you. In the next few days, you'll notice a shift, a conversation that feels like a turning point, a moment of clarity that shifts your perspective, a spark of inspiration that feels like a gift. These are the divine's fingerprints, marking the start of your breakthrough. You don't need to chase them. Just stay open and let the universe deliver what's yours. Your financial freedom is part of a divine plan, a vision that goes beyond paying bills. It's about living with purpose, giving with joy, building with vision. The divine is aligning resources to make this possible, to free you from worry and empower you to create. You're not meant to struggle, you're meant to thrive, to be a source of abundance for yourself and others. You've felt the divine's presence in quiet moments, haven't you? A breeze that felt like a touch, a song that spoke to your soul, a moment that felt like a promise. These are the divine's signatures, reminders that you're never alone. Angels are near, guarding your path, holding your dreams. They're moving now, aligning opportunities, clearing distractions, ensuring that what's yours arrives in perfect time. There's someone whose life will be touched by your breakthrough, your story, your faith, your courage. It's not just for you. It's for the people who need to see what's possible, who need a reminder that miracles happen. You're becoming a beacon, a light that shows others the way. The divine is using you to inspire, to heal, to change lives. If this message is moving you, if it feels like the divine is speaking directly to your heart, consider subscribing to this channel. It's a way to stay connected to this divine energy, to join others who are walking this path of faith. Your subscription is a signal that you're ready for what's next, open to the miracles waiting to unfold. You've carried hopes that felt fragile, dreams that seemed too big to hold. But those hopes were never weak. They were seeds planted by the divine, waiting for the right season. That season is now. The universe is nurturing those seeds, bringing them to life in ways you can't yet imagine. Trust that they're growing, because the divine doesn't plant what it won't harvest. There's a clarity coming, a moment when the fog lifts and your path becomes clear. You'll see why certain things happened, why others didn't. You'll understand how every moment was leading you here, to this breakthrough, to this purpose. That clarity will feel like a gift, a divine lens that shows you the beauty of your journey. You've felt a pull to create, haven't you? To build something, to share something, to leave a mark. That pull is your purpose calling, urging you to step into your role as a creator, a healer, a light. The divine is equipping you for this, providing the tools, the opportunities, the strength. You don't need to wait for permission. Just step forward and watch how the universe supports you. You felt a quiet certainty in your heart, haven't you? A knowing that something greater is waiting, even when the world tried to convince you otherwise. That certainty isn't just hope, it's the divine speaking, confirming that your life is meant for more. The dreams you've carried, the ones that kept you awake at night, are not just wishes. They're divine promises, etched into your soul, ready to unfold in ways that will leave you in awe. The universe is working now, aligning every detail to bring them to life. There's a reason you've always felt a pull toward something bigger. Through every setback, every moment of doubt, you've held onto a spark of belief that refused to fade. That spark wasn't just stubbornness, it was divine fire, kindled to guide you through the darkness. The heavens have seen your faith, and they're responding with a shift that will change your reality. You're not just holding on, you're stepping into a season where your purpose takes center stage. Picture a moment when everything feels right, when the pieces of your life click into place like a puzzle you didn't know you were solving. That moment is near. It's not a fantasy, but a reality the divine is crafting for you. You'll feel it in the way doors open, in the way conversations spark hope, in the way your heart feels steady This alignment isn't chance, it's the universe moving in harmony with your faith.